Welcome to Deep Thought. Do not be a blind follower. And this is very important. I mean, you notice I always say, no matter what I say on these videos, go out there and check for yourselves. That's because I don't want any of you to follow blindly. And yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it can pump my ego up. You say, yeah, Rom, go ahead and do that. It'll pump my ego up for a second, but I want you to go out there and think about every single thing I'm saying. Go check it out for yourself. In fact, you might be able to add something to it. Or you might be able to find something that disagrees with what I'm saying. Remember, on this particular channel, I don't mind an intelligent disagreement. Notice I said intelligent disagreement. I ain't like that on my other channel. But, you know, that's because I'm promoting a philosophy. So I'm promoting my philosophy. If you disagree with something there, then just follow whatever you follow. And even there, I still say, go out and figure it out, find out if it works for you. But on this particular channel, I want you to think, I want your eyes wide open. Because one of the problems that we have, people just follow blindly. They do stuff and they don't think about why. I always talk about the days, and the days could be everybody from someone in your family. It could be your parents, it could be a brother or sister, it could be a friend, to some powerful metaphysical days who got some powerful secret society, some political days, they definitely want you to follow along. Some economic days, they definitely want you to start wearing your clothes a certain way because they selling those things, or definitely want you to buy some electronics that, they just put out. I ain't gonna call any names, Well, I got an apple to eat over there. Anyway, I'll get that later. But they always putting out something, and I'm just like, wow, didn't y'all just have one of these devices 2 years ago? But they want you to follow along. They want you to do that. Because if you keep your eyes open, you might not do that. Like if you keep your eyes open and not following blindly, you might not support most of these politicians out here. And I do mean most of them, regardless of whether they right-wing, left-wing, radical, conservative, whatever. You might not follow them. You might be like, hold on, that don't make any sense. And trust me, I don't care what side they are, they want you to follow. They don't want you to think about it. Or the economic thing, or just fashion. Hey, trust me, fashion is considered a vital resource. It's considered a business that's very important. Trust me. And trust me, you get some people sitting around in the boardroom and say, hey, let's get them all to wear this. Do they decide if the women going to wear their skirts above their knees or below their knees? I actually saw that on a science fiction show, and it was talking about the days. But you got to think about it. You got to think about it, no matter what you do. Why are you doing this in a particular way? Why are you following this style? Because let's just be real. Most people out here are part of a herd. One of the things that I want to do with this channel, one of the things I want you to do is fly above the herd. I want you to see the bigger picture. I want you to think about it. And I want you to do that on your own. All I'm doing, I'm throwing some stuff out there, but I want you to do your own research. Because I don't care what it is. Don't follow. Don't follow. I want you to lead, because ultimately, it's not about leading like a group of people, because then you might become a they. It's about leading yourself. And that's what you always want to think about. What are you doing? Where are you going? Not because somebody say, you got to get this, you got to get this device, or you got to wear clothes like this, or you got to vote for something. You voting for something because it's in your interest. You getting this device because it's in your interest. You wearing your clothes in such a way because you like to wear your clothes in such a way. That's how you gotta be. That's how you gotta be. Like I said, and that even extends, like I'll repeat this and I'll keep saying it, even here. Don't just take what I say and just follow. I don't need that. I need you to go out and check it out for yourself. I need you, if for nothing else, to see if it works for you. And if it don't work for you, it just don't work for you. All I'm asking is, if you disagree with something I'm saying, is just be respectful about it. And at least tell me why. Because there have been times when some people have said something in disagreement with what I said, but they explained it. And I was like, you got a good point. You got a good point. And seriously. And I don't mind that. In fact, I'm learning a bit more. But then I'm always researching stuff, and sometimes people have said some stuff and it's giving me some stuff to research. I remember somebody said something on a video comment, and it's like, you know what? I got to research that myself. It gave me something new to think about. It wasn't something I was thinking about before. But I'm doing it because for my own edification. I'm doing it because I want to find out. That's what's important. That's what's important. Because it's too many, come on now. Pay attention out here. There's too many people who are blindly following. There's too many people getting devices when, a previous device might have been working very well for them. There's too many people wearing clothes just because, hey, that's the style. Meanwhile, somebody's making $1 billion somewhere. There's too many people following a politician or politicians that ain't doing anything for them. Will tell them what they want to hear. They following it, but it was like, wait a minute. These politicians ain't helping me. There's too many people doing stuff. They might be buying something that they don't really need to buy, living in places that they don't really need to live because they listening to somebody else. They following somebody else. Ultimately, you got to follow the person that's inside. Ultimately, you have to go in the direction that you're going in. The only path you should follow is your own. You have your own mission in life. Every single one of you have your own mission. You got your things to do. And your mission is not like my mission or the person next to you. It's not even if you like in a relationship. At best, y'all have similar missions at best. And y'all should have complementary missions, and I'll talk about that on another time. But what you have to do is say, okay, what's best for me? Where am I going? What's the best path that I'm taking? What's the best politician? What's the best devices? What's the best clothes? What's the best food? I mean, you got to look at it at every aspect of your life. What is best for you? For you. Do not be a blind follower. And if you do follow someone's path, only because it's in your best interest. They lead it in a path that you wanted to go anyway. You wanted to go. They're not forcing you. They're not holding a gun to your head. You're not just blindly following and not paying attention. Because sometimes that path might lead you off a cliff. Do you want to keep following? No. You wanna like do what's best for yourself. All right. I want y'all to think on this. All right. And I'll get back with y'all tomorrow. All right. So peace and blessings.